John Coleman, it's not every day you win 5-3. What's your verdict on tonight's game and the performance?
Yeah, I've got to focus on the positives. There was a couple of negatives that we've quickly got out the way. That we invited them back into a game. I warned them at half time that the only thing we had to fear, if we kept on playing the way we were, the only thing we had to fear was our own complacency, and fear ourselves. And we invited them back into a game. We messed about with the ball 4 times to lose it in quick succession, give a free kick away, a cheap free kick that should be saved, and then we go to sleep for the 3rd goal, and thankfully Tricky's closed the door on them. I think it would have been a travesty if we wouldn't have won the game for how well we played, and for the first 60 minutes we were breathtaking, and when we play like that we pass the ball, and that's why Dan Martin's regarded as so highly by all his peers. All the players love playing with Dan because he gets on the ball, he can dictate the game. He has to grab games by the scruff of the neck more. We've been saying that to him. Well, tonight he did. We did run the game today. And when he plays like that, he is very, very good for us. And he gets us playing on the front foot and he gets us passing the ball. We did it on Saturday. We stopped passing the ball in the last half an hour, and we did it for patches today. And when you stop passing the ball, all you do is you just transfer an ownership of the ball to the opposition. And you've got to be brave, you've got to stay on the ball, and you've got to know the right places to pass the ball. So we've tried to pass the ball inside our own box in the middle of the goal and being punished with a free kick. But when we did get it right, we opened them up time and time again.
How good was that performance for a hat-trick from Coley Adedoyin?
It was fantastic tonight. He had the bit between his teeth. We showed that on Saturday when he came on, if we're truthful. 3 wonderful finishes. And we know he's got that in him, so hopefully that'll give him the confidence to springboard him and get more from him, more products for him for the rest of the season. Cody's too good a player not to be in our squad, and there's reasons why he's not in the squad. So he knows, and he knows that how highly we rate him. The coaching staff love him, and as I said before, he's not a bad person, Cody. He's a nice lad. And that sums him up when he's scored his first ever hat-trick and he's given the match ball to Tricky because he scored 2 on his debut. Which says a lot about Cody. And he's got to use that now as a springboard to keep doing it for the league games.
You mentioned Lewis Trickett there, obviously made such an impact on his first start for the club, finishing like a seasoned professional to seal it for you. Do you feel excited about some of these young lads?
I do. And the sad thing is that, if we don't concede the goals that we did, we'd have got Ange Older on for a lot longer. And that would have been a little treat for them. But it is what it is.
In control of this group now. I know you like this competition. You're not quite through, but
Jimmy's like that. That the code breaker. What was it called? What was that computer called?
At Bletchley Park.
Yeah, at Bletchley Park. Jimmy's like that. He is our Bletchley Park, and he's come up with all permutations that we still mightn't qualify, so we have to get something against Notts Forest.
How beneficial has it been, the 2 games you've had in the group so far? You've used a lot of players, lots of players have had a chance.
Well, I'm an open book on this competition. I want to win every time we play in it. The fact that we get some money for doing it is a big bonus. And it mightn't affect other teams, but it does. It can be the difference between us having another player or not. So we're never going to turn the nose up at that. And we're still one of the couple of clubs who haven't been to Wembley, and we want to do that. We want to get that off our back.